Driving through the New York rain, roll down my window and let the rain in. You call me by my name, too late to turn home. We chase the night away. Come along, come along, come along, come away. Let's dance to whatever, something to remember. Come along, come along, come along, come away. Make me unravel, forget about the madness. Silent, I hear it calling, no more of hiding. And I'll go on forever violent. This summer loving, we paint the sky green. And I'll go on forever. I go on forever. I go on forever. White sheets and coffee stains. Somewhere in Brooklyn, you made me young again. Links turning into chains. Pretend I don't care. One day this all will change. Come along, come along, come along, come away. Let's dance to whatever, something to remember. Come along, come along, come along, come away. Make me unravel, forget about the madness. I hear it crying. I go on forever. I hear it crying. And I'll go on forever. I hear it calling, no more of hiding. And I go on forever violent. This summer loving, we paint the sky green. I go on forever. I go on forever. I go on forever. I go on forever.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another ATS live stream. Yes, we are back doing some more ATS, and we're gonna be finishing up the Valentine Day event. We got about 6 more cargoes to deliver, so hopefully we can finish this tonight. And we're jumping back in with the Freightliner Cascadia, because why not? And let's just go. Let's just hammer down and drop these 6 cargoes.
Go straight.
Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, first and foremost. Alright, it's gonna be this one right here. That's annoying. That's a very annoying beepers. Anyways, let's get out of here.
After 100 yards, turn right.
I did confirm it late
Turn
last
right.
night after the stream with Mr. Skittles that we were going to do a podcast tomorrow, aka Wednesday. We have a lot of topics to discuss, including his stance on using
After
Codewalker
100
to
yards,
make
turn left.
maps and whatnot. So he's gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that huge
Turn left.
50 train derailment in Ohio that caused a massive fire. And we're gonna talk about some other stuff as well tomorrow night on the podcast. But happy Tuesday to everybody. Hope you guys are doing alright so far. Big shoutouts to the Kansas City Chiefs for winning that damn Super Bowl. That was a very close game. Mr. T.O.B., how you doing? Interesting horns. Doing great. Got to leave work early. Nice. We are heading to Salt Lake City to drop off this Valentine's gift. Hopefully it will let us take it and give us one more. And we only have 5 to go. Otherwise we're gonna be screwed and have to do an extra one on top. But hopefully. Visiting Mikey? Well, I don't know about that. I think he might be too busy at the restaurant. If you know what I mean.
Go straight.
That red is nice. But yeah, we wanted to hold off the podcast because Skittles really wanted to talk about that 50 car oil derailment in Ohio. That caused a massive Blaze. And we may or may not talk about that horrendous shooting down in Michigan. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens on the podcast tomorrow. I don't think he's gonna let me over, is he? Oh yeah, he is. I know a lot of people are streaming tonight. Spent all day at work working on PCs, and my god, my hands are hurting from cleaning the two old PCs, and then one of the power supply was just absolutely stuck. It wouldn't budge. I spent close to about 30 minutes trying to remove the stupid plug that was inside the computer. I spent literally 30 minutes trying to fucking remove that plug. Then I'm like, well, fuckery. Grab some WD-40, sprayed some lube into that shit, and it finally came out. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Wasted almost an hour trying to get rid of that crap. And then I'm like, okay, well, that motherboard's absolutely fried. Somehow, so had to order a new PC for one of the workers, which was fun nonetheless, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Please don't derp up. No, we got the green light. Speaking of green light, I highly suggest you guys go check out fourseasonshosting.com. They are running a Valentine special where you get up to 15% off on your purchases. Go check them out while supplies last, and hey, give yourself a little discount courtesy of Four Seasons Hosting. I'm not drunk, I swear. Also, if you guys want a amazing content creator to check out, go check out Phelan Beckett. He uploaded another amazing episode. Go check out her channel. I think she's almost closer. She's getting closer to 300 subscribers already. It's insane. You've been playing some Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. Nice. I will be bringing a new series to the channel, gaming wise. Since we technically already finished Stray. And I promised you guys that we were going to bring in a new series. So, hopefully maybe by Friday, Thursday or Friday, don't know when. We will start a new series. If not, we'll do it probably on Saturday to launch a new gaming series to the channel. I don't like external contracts because they're slow.
Exit right ahead. Exit right ahead. Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Alright. Welcome to Salt Lake City, baby.
Go straight.
So what's new with everybody? Anyone got plans for the good old spring break that's coming up in March?
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Gotta love when they try to slam
After
into you.
100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Damn locals.
Turn right. You have reached your destination.
We're here at Walmart. What would be really cool is if AI would actually drive in here and deliver some cargo. That would be cool. I'm just saying. That would make it a little bit more realistic. I don't know what Salmot broke this Freightliner Cascadia's reverse beeps, but Jesus, sounds horrid. You might as well not have the backing sounds on this thing. God. Sound absolutely horrible. Sounds like someone's trying to wake you from a deep sleep. That's what it sounds like. Let's drop it off. Alright. Let's drop her off. Okay, so that did count. Sweet. I was afraid it wouldn't count because I already delivered over here to Salt Lake City. What's this price? Anyone there? Anyone else? Anybody has any more cargo load? That's only going to price. Really? There is no other loads that's going down there. Oh wow. McAllen. What the fuck? Ah, there we go. Goes down to Phoenix. Montana. You know what? That's not a bad trip. Moab UPS. Where's the other one? Butte. I mean, I don't mind going down to Arizona. It's a nice little trip to the desert. I prefer the short run, but I think we should be okay. All right. Let's go pick up this next loot, shall we?
Turn left. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Let's go.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left. turn left.
Let's go to work.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right. After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Alright. We are here. Let's turn up. Turn up and back her up. Alrighty. 700-mile trip. Here we go. I'm gonna record this later.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Alright. Here we go. Phoenix, Arizona.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Is our destination.
Turn left. After 100 yards, turn right.
Oh, come on. Stupid local.
Turn right.
Stupid local. I had a few games in mind today. Either ATS or go back and play some golf. Cause yeah, last time I did kind of rage in a PGA Tour. But I wanted to finish this event. I don't know why, but I wanted to, so that's why we were playing ATS today. Hopefully y'all did enjoy yesterday's ETS2 stream. It was good to be back on the Euro Truck side of things after a while. Definitely interesting. Driving more cab overs over there than driving ones that are not. That is your typical convention trucks. So yeah, that's good though. I don't mind switching it up here and there, especially between cab overs and your normal conventional trucks. Radio Shack. Hit the shack. And we're gonna take a right.
After 100 yards, exit right ahead.
To head down on the 15.
Exit right ahead.
Man, the bingo looks nice. I do apologize if I'm not as talkative as I normally am on the streams. It was just such a long day today. And now we're sitting here and doing about a 700 mile trip. So, oof. I might regret this. I was hoping to get it all done while doing short runs, but we're committed to it, so gotta do what we gotta do. Definitely looking forward to tomorrow night's podcast. Should get pretty interesting on the topics of discussion. If you guys want to be on the podcast, feel free to drop me a message and tell me why we should put you on the podcast. And we may contact you and schedule you guys in. Come on, baby. Sky looks pretty nice so far. We are heading down US 15 southbound all the way to Arizona. Hey, Mr. Chris Horseman. How you doing, bro? Gotta hit that dab. With a damnation. We are trying to wrap up the Valentine Day trucking event. Doing about a 700 mile trip on this current run, our second run of tonight, anyways. All the way to Arizona from Salt Lake City, Utah. We are in the good old Freightliner Cascadia. Hey, she doesn't look too bad. Honestly, I don't mind the red. The red looks nice. Gives it a nice pop. How you doing, Mr. Chris Horseman? we are gonna be doing the podcast tomorrow, episode 14. It's crazy. Slowly we're climbing up this hill. Honestly, I'm just tired the last couple days. It's been hard at work, man. Dealing with all these stupid old ass computers and the servers, ugh. Man, I'm sick and tired of it already. I want 2 weeks of vacation and don't have to give a damn about work. That's what I want. Man. And then today, dealing with literally half an hour. Trying to put the good old power supply out, the actual plug that connects to the motherboard. Man, that plug was stuck. Even when I'm like, what the fuck? Why is that not coming out? Yeah. And I'm like, fuck it. Where's that WD-40 somewhere in this fucking room? Grab it, spread it. Hey, guess what? It works. Yank. Fucking Christ. It finally came loose after 30 fucking minutes plus. But God, those PCs, one of them actually, the motherboard fried. That was not the power supply, as I initially thought it would be. Because when you plug in the power supply, it still flashes. It was flashing amber, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, no! Please don't be the motherboard, because 90% of all office computer motherboards, yeah, they go pretty quick, especially if you leave them on 24/7. Yeah, that fry them. But anyways, I had to order a completely brand new PC for one of the office worker. Yay, that was fun. Now we're gonna freaking transfer all her goddamn files over and shit. Ugh, that's a major pain. So yeah, welcome to my life. They kicked your ass in the code rain. Oh. Oh no. At least the code rain is not too bad. Better than ice. But yeah, tomorrow night, episode 14 of the Dazzo Nation podcast. We are going to be talking about Cold Walker. We're also going to be talking about that 50 train car derailment in Ohio, and a few more other subjects, give or take. I don't know. I don't know what Mr. Skittles wants to talk about. But first and foremost, happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you guys, whether you guys celebrate it or not, whether you guys have a girlfriend or not, wife, fiance. Happy Valentine's Day. And for those that missed yesterday's live stream, yes, I am back on the ETS2 side of things. Probably do some more streaming of ETS2 in the next coming weeks as well. It's fun to drive over in a Euro. Alright, Chris. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Go lay down, enjoy your rest, man. I might be doing the same in a little bit. We'll see, depending on how tired I get. You just might go knocked out. We are going down to Arizona. Going down to Phoenix.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead. Go straight.
Oh god. Alright. Input. I'm tired. Don't mind me. What the? No. CC, you can go bugger. Yeah, go bugger off.
Go straight.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wow. Everybody loves your channel. Nobody likes it.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing all kinds of shit on your page.
Keep right.
Let's see. Happy Valentine's Day
Yards,
from
turn
Nighthawk,
right.
TLB, and Bella. Yeah. Yeah. No one gives a shit about my freaking channel. My Discord is a shameful place to be, apparently.
Trust me,
Anyway.
a lot of Discord is very quiet. Not just yours.
No, I don't understand. It's like, why is it like that, you know?
Not just yours.
So anyway,
Sure.
I just popped into your video. Oh, by the way, I finished all my deliveries.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Nice,
did.
nice,
I
nice.
only had 2 more. I'm up in. Well, I actually warped because I showed my girlfriend this game, when she came over, and she really likes it actually. Cool.
Aww.
Yeah, she might. I mean, she might get it. You know, I definitely want a convoy with her if she does.
That's what she
She
said.
says, "Is it hard to drive?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, with a controller, it takes some getting used to, but you know, you can adjust everything."
Yeah.
So, did you know that SCI steering wheel that you have, you actually can buy that in real life?
Yes.
In fact, notice that Jeff Favignano Fabiano has
damn it.
that. I know, right? Has that on his thing. I think there's an adapter you can get
Mm-hmm.
through Thrustmaster in order for that steering wheel to be
Yep.
real. But I'll tell you something. What's really incredible about this is if you go back to like the 70s steering wheels, they're just massive steering wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Just massive.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. So, yeah, I did some trucking this morning. Finished out those 2 missions, and now I'm pretty much done with all the Valentine stuff.
Yeah, I got
So-
about 5.
5
Oh.
more?
4. Technically 4 more.
Yeah, and it actually ends in a couple of days too. So I mean, you have a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But anyway, your camera got unnerved. There
Did
you
it?
go. Yeah, well, it did for me.
No.
It was like shifted over to.
There.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, you did do that. You so did that. So I'm assuming
Podcast
this is your-
tomorrow.
Yes, it is. Be amazing. So,
gonna be good,
oh, you prettied up your truck is what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Notice that. CFI Valentine. That's really what that should have said was CFI Valentine. I will say though, look at how many red trucks are in this game. Like that's a red truck right there. I think I see more red trucks than any other color truck, which is so
Yeah.
bizarre. I mean, you get like the blue one, you'll get too, but like, there's always like the base colors. Like nobody like puts the skins on them at SCS, you know. So anyway, so how has the streaming been?
Not too bad. Not too
Yeah,
bad.
that's good. That's
Even
good.
yesterday, when we were playing Euro Truck, that was kind of
Yeah.
fun.
Keep
Nice.
right.
Surprised you didn't. Well, I suppose you wanted to finish off the missions here.
Yeah.
Since you already started them. Yeah, it makes sense. So, yeah, I showed my girl X's, and I'm like, yeah, what's missing? 820 is missing, and that's a road that actually connects both 35W and 35E east and west. So,
Wow.
and it's north. It's so if you look at where it is, you have Interstate 20, Interstate 30, 35W, and 35E. North of 35, or north of Interstate 30 is 820, and it's a giant loop that goes around the entire city. So, why they negated that, I do not know. Because now I'm very concerned about what is my home state of Minnesota going to look like. Are they going to skip all the major artery roads? Like we have 394, 494, 694, which are major arteries that go into the downtown area. And 694 is the bottom half of the loop. 694 is the top half of the loop. So, what if they're going to negate all of those?
After 50
Which means you won't be able to go past Mall of America. So, they better model that because that would be awesome. If that's like one of your drop-off points would be Mall of America.
I'm pretty sure by the time they get there, Mall of America will be there.
Well, you'd hope. You would hope. But then again, if they negated out an entire community in Texas, and Texas is, 3 Minnesotas? Yeah. I don't suspect that might be a thing. I don't know. I think that people should have, the audience should have an input into, I mean, you can't include every nook and cranny, but at least get the major cities. Get the over 10,000 cities. Hit those at least. But I don't know. But yeah, Valentine's Day was a good day. She came over here straight after work, and we hung out for a little bit, exchanged gifts, and all of that, and showed her ATS real quick, and then we had to head out because it was by the time we got there, it was already 5 o'clock, so it was just packed.
Yeah, that's typical.
I was surprised because it wasn't like a lot of couples. It was like a lot of family, a lot of elderly too, which is really cool. But it was really nice, and I was surprised. Like for as packed as it was, I was basically right up in line. I was second in line first in line to get to say, hey, like 2 people here, and the one girl said, yeah, I'll be with you in a moment. And they said it was going to be a 15-minute wait. And then, like not even a minute later, we were called.
Nice.
And I was like, wow, that's really freaking quick. So, got our table, and it was way in the back. Like, this Red Lobster is giant. Normally, they're not that big. This one was huge. And so we got set way in the back in the booth, but that was fine. And our waitress was really nice. Was very prompt. Got us our drinks right away, and we pretty much knew what we wanted. I mean, it took about maybe 3 minutes for me to really decide. And so we bought, like, she had hers is what is it? Blah blah blah. I think it was linguine with shrimp.
Okay.
And mine was just the regular, like, I think we both got garlic linguine, but she went with the shrimp, and I went with just the standard noodles, which is really good. I had really never had a lot of Alfredo sauce in my life, and this was really, really good. And of course, we got a nice helping of the cheese bread thing that they have there, which I think are far superior than the ones that Olive Garden gives you, which are just the garlic sticks, or the garlic bread. So, but yeah, the food took maybe less than 15 minutes. And I mean, like, you got to understand, like, this was almost a full capacity place, and I've never been served that fast ever when it's that full. So I was very impressed by the service. I was very impressed by the food. But, she and I did not polish it all off. We literally took ours home. So, because we both did not want to be super stuffed and feel like crap afterwards.
Right.
Because we were going to go to the store. We went to the store after that. We went over to Five Below, and she was looking for a carry-on bag, like a little travel bag, and so we found one that she looked on online. And she couldn't find it at one store, but this one actually had it in the color that she wanted, which was pink, of course. And they're not heavy duty, but I mean, it's enough to put some stuff in there, some light stuff, and it's a pull behind. So she's got 4 wheels on it, which is really nice. And she's been looking for, because she's not really had a small carry-on. She's only had like a duffel bag.
So, gotcha.
But yeah, this is actually, we don't fly, but if she ever does, it's the the type that you actually can carry on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Small enough for that. So, you gotta go to the way station.
Yeah, port of entry. Wow, this is a small as port of entry one.
Oh, the one that I went to, that was like just unbelievably, like, it was like so, like, think of Trevor's trailer. It was like that kind of a neighborhood. It was like, wow, this is just not even in existence. But yeah, but yeah. So we went to Five Below, spent a little time there, and yeah. She said she would have stayed longer, but she was, she hasn't been feeling well, and so otherwise, I wouldn't be on right now. We'd be watching movies, sitting on the couch and chilling. Chilling. Chia pet.
Oh, jeez.
Clap on, clap off. Clap on, clap off the clapper. Yes. Such a 70s and 80s thing. I think they actually still sell those too at Walgreens and CVS. Of all the places to sell stuff like that, it's like, why was it always there? And it still has the same packaging, like the same 1970s logo and look. So it's almost like nostalgic for me now. So I'm like, you know, old man Skittle Kicks. You know. Anyway.
Go straight.
And then I paid a visit to Mr. Vroman today when he was playing some Modern Warfare. I did learn that Warzone is a free to play. But because my graphics card is so weak, he said that one of his friends struggles with. She's got the what is it, the 3080, and she struggles with that one on the full graphics. So it's definitely not an optimized game for graphics. I mean, like you have, and she's got a pretty baller system, and he's got his he's got a 2060,
Right.
or 2070. And he's like, yeah, even this struggles. So I cannot imagine what a 1050 would just be like. Yeah, absolutely no graphics whatsoever. So I've decided against downloading the game and playing it because if I don't have, if they're struggling with those, there's just no way. And then how would I even record that with such janky graphics? It would just look like garbage. So
Right.
really can't do that.
What's up, Federal Law Gaming? How you doing?
Oh, is that in your Discord?
Live chat.
I'm on the live chat and I don't see anybody there.
Refresh your side.
Well, it should be automatic. It
Maybe
should just-
your live
You
chat
should,
is
you should just pop in because I'm here. Come on now. Let's find out.
Happy Valentine's, you whore. Well, you too, bud.
Nope. Don't see him. Maybe he's blocked me. I don't know.
Works for me.
Let me reboot. I'll just reboot the browser altogether. Because, you know. And of course I got an update for Firefox because, you know.
Oh,
Gotta update. Because it's so outdated.
I'm tired as fuck today.
You've been tired like the last few days, man. This is nothing new.
Yeah. Oh.
I think, honestly, it's the job itself that's just got me just like
Yeah, it is.
no cares are given anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, the 3D editing program that a lot of people use to do MLOs is 3ds Max.
Yes.
And I don't know why, because you can just literally get Blender for free and it's fully featured. Nothing's locked out. How is it that people are using a crappy program that you can only get Student for free when you can get Blender for free, full on?
Because people don't use Blender. That's my
I
guess.
don't know why. Blender's amazing.
That's my guess.
Yep, that person is not in here. At least I don't see him. So yeah, they must have blocked me.
Keep right.
Hey,
Well, now I'm the only one watching, so
yeah, it's come and go.
yeah, it is. I know.
Because CJ's on. I think Roman's still streaming.
Well, Roman's been on pretty much most throughout the day. CJ is, what's he playing right now?
And then there's
Oh
this
yeah,
LRP.
it's just LSP Far thing. Yeah.
And then there's
Yeah.
this LRP, so yeah.
No, well, if it is, Jeffrey's not on, so
No, Jeffrey's at work.
yeah, I know. Why am I seeing stuff that has nothing to do with what I've actually watched? Why do I see stuff I don't even... Why would that even be recommended to me? I didn't even watch it. I don't understand.
Oh, earlier at
Cross the
work.
rotary.
I
Second
I
exit.
already told the stream twice about this, but
It's fresh to me, so go ahead.
So I was taking out this power supply. The plug itself, the one that connects to the motherboard, that shit was fucking stuck. I spent 30 minutes trying to pull that fucking plug out. 30 minutes.
You know what really sucks is that there's really not a tool to remove those plugs, like to actually grip them in a way that doesn't break them.
Yeah.
Which tells me that that thing has been in there since it was built. Like, it's never been removed ever.
And I'm like, well, fuck this shit. Where's that WD-40?
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah, I know that, but you're not supposed to spray that stuff because of all the chemicals that could wreck the motherboard.
Well, technically, the one that I was working on, I already knew it was fried.
Oh, okay, well then never mind then. Yeah, if it was a working system, I would have said, you're crazy.
The motherboard I knew was already fried, because when I because on last Friday, one of the office workers told me that it was kind of fried, it was not turning on. And I'm like, okay,
is it a Dell?
No, it's a Dell.
Yeah, that's probably why. Those power supplies in those Dell systems are absolute garbage.
Yep.
I mean, imagine. Okay, so I used to work at Ford. The facility I worked at was the ones that actually built the Ford Ranger, and we used the Optiplex model computers.
Yep. That's what we had.
What was it? The 260s, 270s, 280s, and the 512s. That was the models that we used. And those power supplies are pretty much the same ones across the board.
Yep.
Absolute garbage. And think about this. This isn't a factory. Okay, this isn't a factory where there's just dirt and grime everywhere. When you open up these cases, it's like black inside. Just soot everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, we would have, like, they hated us doing this because we had to have them on ready. We had to have them on ready. So we had probably like 40 or 50 power supplies as backups.
Oh.
Because we had to tear these cases open as soon as possible, get those power supplies out and get them replaced quickly, and then get them booted back up. And I'll tell you something, we had a lot of dead ones too, because a lot of these were refurbs.
Yeah.
And the reason why they didn't like us doing that is because, well, we got to make sure that we're warranting them. So because we would send 10 or 15 bad ones back to Dell for servicing.
Turn left.
And they hated that for us. They hated us doing that. They just wanted one at a time. Like, yeah, that's not cost effective.
Turn left.
If we're gonna send you a power supply, we're gonna send you a lot of them. Like you're gonna get like 15 or 20 of them. Because the shipping. And so yeah, there was a point where we couldn't even have a ready supply of those power supplies. And sometimes we had to literally find computers that were already on the shelf, re-image them, which could take a long time to re-image them from our servers.
Yep.
And then bring them back out in the line and get them back up and running. And that could take, sometimes a good hour. No, about an hour to do that. No, because we actually we had a special we used Ghost, Norton Ghost. So we would pull from the X drive, which was our Ghost drive. We would just throw a flop. That was back in the days of floppy disks. We throw the floppy in and pull from that drive the actual command line or the command stuff, then go ahead and launch it from the actual server. And yeah, it would take a while to actually image it, but once the image was done, we had to get it back out on the floor really quick, get it plugged in, get it all hooked up, get it powered up, and then sometimes we had to bring 2 or 3 out there because sometimes we'd actually have a dead unit by the time we got it back out there. That's how janky Dell computers are.
Yeah.
Now, this is back after Michael Dell had sold the company. And I think he bought it back because he hated what these people did to his company.
Turn right.
And they ruined his company. I mean, they literally ruined it.
Yep.
And when I started working on computers for like companies, this was right around the time that they had the motherboard recall. And did you know Dell was the last company to offer a full replacement?
Oh, I knew that.
This was when we got really bad capacitors. And the story is espionage.
Yep.
It was China that went over to Japan,
Yep.
stole their architecture, stole the image. Oh, so I gotta go. Hold on, be right back.
Hey. Yeah, Skittles is back, boys and girls, from his date night with the pretty lady. But yeah, guys, go check out fourseasonshosting.com. They are offering a sweet little deal for Valentine's week. I believe the sale ends on Sunday, but go check it out. Get 15% off your purchases, and have a look at Four Seasons Hosting. They do got some amazing deals on game servers, VPS, web hosting. And if you guys are a coder, you guys can get yourself a server to save all your codes in there. Python, Lua, Java. You know, save yourself some codes. If you are a coder, check out fourseasonshosting.com. Amazing products, amazing prices, and best customer service. And I'm not saying it because I'm sponsored by them, but it is damn true, boys and girls. Go check them out.
Did I just hear the end of a Four Seasons Hosting advertisement?
Yes.
I thought so. As soon as I heard "go check them out," I knew it was Four Seasons. Anyway, no, that was my girl. She wanted to make sure I got back in my place because I had when I got in here, I took my wallet out, set it on the bed, and then I walked her back down to her car. I shut my door. I had no way back in.
Good job.
I know. And she's like, "I always worry about you doing this." I'm like, "I normally don't. I've done that maybe a couple times since I've been here, but yeah." Oh, by the way, I've been here over 60 days.
Yeah?
Damn near 3 months. Actually, no, I probably get closer to 3 months now. I think it was like 74, 84 days. Yeah, it's crazy. And you realize, I told you, this is $2,000 a month. Yeah. They are discounting me, though, so they're not going to charge me the sales tax or the tax or whatever. Well, I mean, that saves me $50.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd rather save $50 than saving no money.
All right.
So anyway, what was I talking about before she called? What were we talking about? I forget. Wow.
Me too. I forgot.
Dazzo, if you ever want to visit the United States, the shortest trip to any point in this country is through my head. You get there, it'll be really quick. So, but oh, by the way, I'm looking at a video popped up. It's not one of, and I've ever watched it, but it's from a person named Blue Collar Jedi, and he's got Dom's 379. I think Jeff Favignano has driven that truck. Actually, has that truck in his collection. It looks pretty sick. Now, here's a question: when a lot of these modders or these developers, what are they actually? Are they actually remodeling it, or are they just adding trinkets and little doodads, or what exactly are they doing typically? Because I mean, for what they charge you for these things, it's got to be something, sprinkled with fairy dust.
So, depending on the model, depending on the developer, some of them actually buy their own models off like Turbo Squid or whatever, and then they put them in game, do custom layouts and whatnot, all of that stuff. That's why some people, like Dom, charges about $80 for the actual truck, because all of it is pure hard work and it's all customized. And mind you, buying actual 3D models of certain things, it costs you money. It is not cheap. Especially the really, really, really detailed ones. They are not cheap. So,
Are they worth? But I mean, these are virtual trucks. Are they worth that kind of money?
Some would say yes. If you're a hardcore trucker like how I am and Jeff Fabiano is, yeah. I mean, obviously you have guys like Ruda. John Ruda sells, I think it's like $25 or
Oh yeah, John Ruda's the other. Yeah, John Ruda's the other one that he always talks about
for the truck. Pinga has a few trucks that's like $25 or $30. I don't remember if he checked the price or not. There are a few other devs that does some pretty good trucks, but like if you want premium quality detailed stuff like that, that's gonna cost a higher price. Now John Ruda for some reason only charges $25 for a truck, but still buying the actual model itself is not cheap.
Yeah.
Go to Turbo Squid. If you guys do not fucking believe me, go to Turbo Squid, look up semi trucks. They are not cheap. They cost around $200 per, not counting anything else. And if you want them to like have a fully detailed custom truck from Turbo Squid, not just like the standalone truck, that costs more money.
To be honest, I would rather spend that money on an actual driving rig, like a
Even
motion platform and a good steering wheel, pedal system, like a Thrustmaster. I would rather spend the $200 on something like that or the $500 on something like that versus a virtual truck.
Like, here's the thing: everybody has their own opinions.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just, to be honest, to me, it's just what is more important. If I'm going to be like a truck driver for like an ATS and actually enjoy myself, I would like to invest the money in comfort and in being comfortable. Because my chair that I have is garbage.
Well,
I bought a crappy gaming chair because I thought it might be comfortable, and they're just dog crap. They are absolutely uncomfortable. I should have got the one that Walmart sells. It's a freaking Serta, which is nice and thick and cushy. And for these old bones, I would rather have a nice comfortable chair. Like an office chair. And I guess I should have realized that before, because these gaming chairs are, I don't know why people put so much effort into buying a gaming chair, because they are garbage. I don't care, even the ones that the DX racers, they're just garbage. They're just like, you're paying for a paperweight that will just break down in like the matter of like a couple of months.
You are not wrong.
So
you are not wrong, my friend.
So
yeah. But yeah, I did use the WD-40 on the old, just like the actual power surge.
So our asshole president is selling 26 million barrels of oil from our reserve to prevent an uptick in prices. What a fucking dumbass.
Who is he selling it to? Mexico? The Mexicans?
Oh, probably to fucking Ukraine, because we got to give them all of our fucking money, because we're a bunch of dumbasses. I'm telling you, man, we are so close to World War III. It's ridiculous. We are so close. It's literally going to happen probably the next year. There's going to be boots on the ground in Russia and in China.
Yeah.
Because fuck this administration in the asshole with a fucking dry rod. I'm not a fan of this government. I'm really not. And I'm sorry to say this, but fuck you, whoever voted for these assholes, because now you are going to see the hell that your vote causes this country. Sorry, but I had to get that out of my chest. Because not only will it take us down, it'll take fucking Canada down too. It'll fucking take the entire Western Hemisphere down because of these fucking twats that are in power right now. Meanwhile, they're going to be able to sit themselves in a fucking cave while we all fry. Because we're expendable compared to their rich asses. And then what's really funny is just imagine those climate freaks, how much they're going to absolutely freak out if they fucking see mushroom clouds, because the amount of environmental damage that's going to cause, you ain't recovering from that for like 5,000 years. So anyway, I got that off my chest.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah. Yep. I wanted to vent about that because,
Reasons.
No, it's because voting has consequences. When you're so worked up about Orange Man bad, and this is what you get in return. Are you any safer than you were 2 or 3 years ago? Are you financially better off than you were 2 or 3 years ago? How's your food supply doing compared to now? Do you like paying $26 for eggs? And that's what a 60-pack of eggs goes for right now in this country. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway. No, honestly, I'll be like that guy in the what was that movie? Deep Impact, when he like literally sat outside waiting to fucking die by the asteroid.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be like that guy. I'm gonna go fucking put a lawn chair out and I'll say, bring it on. Don't fucking care. Yeah, I'm actually, to be honest, Daz, I am actually at that point where I will literally sit outside as World War III is beginning. Just sit back with a drink in my hand, saying, "Yep,
that's
enjoy.
life."
Enjoy." And yeah, you can forget about streaming ever again. You can forget about all this stuff. I mean, they're the same people that predicted the sun virus are the same people now are saying EMP bombs will be used. It's literally like they're just egging this shit on. And folks, do you know what an EMP bomb is? That's electromagnetic pulse. That shit's detonated in the atmosphere. Good luck getting your internet to ever work or your phone to ever work again. It'll fry out the circuitry. Good luck.
Purple?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're beyond Burple.
So I'm trying to catch up on some stuff here.
Yeah. Sorry about the rant, Daz. I'm really sorry. It's just that's been eating me alive
What
all
rant?
day.
All right.
Yeah, actually, no. I'm actually pretty. To be honest, I'm actually pretty calm.
What
That's
rant?
what's really scary is how calm I am. I'm like, yeah, I just don't even give a fuck. Take it all down. I don't care. You guys don't want this country? Fine, take it down. Just take it down, destroy it. I mean, that's what you get off on. I mean, go ahead and get off on it. Enjoy it, because then you're gonna cry about, oh my God, what did we do? Well, nobody gives a fuck anymore. So, anyway, yep. I did actually think about hopping on ATS myself and actually just driving some truck. But I've also been really enjoying Codewalker too. Just like really playing. The
I know
only
you would
thing
be enjoying Codewalker.
well, I never thought I'd actually get good at it. But the only thing I don't understand is if I choose an asset from another, like for example, Blaine County traffic lights. If I select anything that is in Blaine County traffic lights, it literally loads it into what I'm working on. So every little change I make, I don't want it to do that, but I think it just does it by default, which just means that my entire DLC is going to be just massive.
That's
because well, yeah. I mean, the only thing I could think of is just take out that thing. You know what I mean? Like go around to all the areas in Blaine County that's got a traffic light that he's installed, go through and just grab all the paths, so that way I get the nodes correct, and then just eliminate those traffic lights out of mine and just build a whole new set of them. And just reconfigure. The only problem is the thing I struggle with is the flag system, because that's the only way the traffic lights work is if you actually set the paths, and that's if you go into the nodes. There's like little white nodes that are, if you go into that mode, you see these little white things, and those are all the nodes. You have to click on them, and there's a box that comes up, and it says, okay, it has 5 different places for flags, and you have to pick specific numbers. The problem is, I've gone around San Andreas, and they're all different, depending on the intersection you're at. And I don't know if those will actually work everywhere, like, because there's not every traffic light I'm using. I'm not using the arrow traffic lights, which are the double-faced overhang, the ones with the triple faces, where you've got the 2 that share one thing,
Right.
and you get the single. Yeah, I don't use those. I just use the traditional overheads and then the pedestal-mounted ones, or the pole ones. And so I got around and looking for all of them, and I guess I can just use those settings, because I guarantee those will work. But the other problem is some of the roads, like 68, you know where the triangle is by the satellites?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to signalize one half of that. That's the one that goes on the triangle, then it goes either towards the exit for the prison, or it goes towards 68. And those paths they're not. It's not a perfect. It's not perfect. Like, so it's not a perfect 4-way intersection. So to pick the right node, I don't know which one to pick. So I try to get as close as possible. I don't know if it has to be right at where the signal is, or if it can just be one a little bit away from it and it'll still work. I don't even know how that works. And I'll be honest, there's no good tutorial out there really how to do that. I found one, but that's for a very simple T intersection. So I don't know. I mean, maybe you can just duplicate one side, like do north one way, and then south the same way as north, and east and west make those identical, as long as they're not too complicated. But again, mine's a weird intersection because of its angle. Now, it's only technically 3 legs, but the way everything is positioned on the nodes, it's really confusing. So I don't know what I'm doing when I do that. I don't have a way to back it up either, because that's the thing about that program, is not forgiving when you do undo.
Have you tried contacting the actual theater dev? The one that
I have. I actually have. I'm in their Discord. The devs for Codewalker.
No, I'm talking about the guy with the Blaine County traffic light.
I forget who that was, but yeah, I probably could look him up and see.
You could try contacting him. I don't know if he's going to help or not.
And I'll be honest, he probably won't, because he's like, well, what are you going to modify? It's like, dude, you never put the LODs in. You never generated the LODs, so that's why the lights pop in so late. I'm talking about the Lumieres, not the traffic lights, but the Lumieres don't actually have good lighting, because he never generated. There's 2 files that are created when you use Codewalker. There's the what is it? There's a manifest meta, and then there's another RPF for the actual things, right? So your LODs go into the meta folder, and then everything else goes into the other RPF, right? And the RPF that he created for the meta was completely empty, so he never generated those LODs. So if you ever notice, if you just use those stock, the lights pop in.
Oh, I know.
That's why, because he did not generate the LODs, and that's why I wanted to fix that. The problem is that I don't know if I'm in my own program, like my own world or my own DLC pack, because it adds all of his stuff to mine. I don't know if that's going to jank up everything I've just done. That's what I'm concerned about. And that's a lot. I mean, I've already put in about 21 hours into this.
Honestly, I would ask that guy and see what he would say.
100,
Yeah, maybe I could.
Because he may be using another program that's different from what you use.
Codewalker is probably the universal program that everybody's using to build these things.
I don't know.
To be honest.
I'm just sick.
No, I get it. I get it. I mean, yeah, I probably could. Hell, maybe we should get him as a guest on on the podcast.
If you can reach out to him and ask him for it, hell yeah.
The problem is, I don't even know where I found. If Blaine County Traffic Lights is on LSPDFR's website or 5 mods. I have an account on LSPDFR, but I don't have one.
The main one was on
Keep
lspdfr.com.
right. After
Let me see if I can
50
find it on here.
yards, turn right.
Blaine County
Turn
Traffic Lights
right.
and Signals. It's still in my history. That's cool. Who created this? Trooper. Yeah. Okay. So I've seen him. He's got a YouTube video.
After 100 yards, turn left.
The last time he updated this was last July.
Turn left.
And here's the problem. He's got 100 signs, 8 intersections of traffic lights. Now, there is no FPS drop. That's true. So, I could join his Discord. He does have a Discord.
After 50 yards, turn right.
So, I don't know. Should I reach out to him on LSPDFR, or do you think I should hit him up in his Discord?
If he has a Discord, ask him in the Discord.
All right. I'll do that. I will do that.
I gotta get some diesel.
All right. Let me go to his
Keep right.
welcome
After
page.
50
Complete.
yards, turn right.
Yes, I've read all the
Turn
rules.
right.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. His thing is set up where it'll actually pull my logo. That's pretty cool.
As a welcome message.
Yeah, it's a big welcome banner. It actually has my logo with a nice sky in the background. It says, "Well, I'm his 65th member." Well, I'm pretty cool. But he's only got like 2 rooms. Basically, support ticket, and there's not even a chat room. So
go.
Because this is not a support ticket issue.
You could.
So I don't want to waste.
No, you could open up a support ticket because you gotta ask questions. That's one way of asking that.
Oh yeah, he uses that ticketing system that's inside of Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, he uses a ticket tool YXZ or XYZ.
Ah, that's what I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah, ticket tool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a free one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people use that one.
Except for Jeffrey.
Uh.
Because I saw there was a 5th chat room, or 5th room that was just opened up in his Discord.
Yeah, because we're not using a ticketing
Go
system.
straight.
I know, and I wonder if that would maybe simplify your lives a lot easier to go back to a ticketing system as opposed to the chat rooms. I don't know. I know you're the admin, so I mean you can make executive decisions like that and then pass them on to Jeffrey and the admins or the upper staff. So
We'll see. I don't know.
I'm just reading what you had in support. Oh, the 5M support. Okay. Well, that seems to be pretty good. I mean, I'm really glad that actually got some use.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Anyways. Wait, what am I looking at? I can just.
I hate being a grammar. I hate being grammar police, but some way is 2 words, not 1. I'm just saying.
Keep right. After 50
I still have
yards,
take a
go
few.
straight. Go
How far are you going? Because I actually got pretty far. I got down to about a quarter of a tank of gas. Diesel.
Oh, never mind. I got a quarter of a tank left. And I could make it all the way to Ehrenberg. Yeah. I could make it to Ehrenberg without issues. But I'm probably just gonna go stop and get some fuel.
After 100 yards,
I
turn
wonder
right.
what it takes to be a VIP with Jeffrey. I
Turn
wonder
right.
what it takes. Oh, did you see that OCRP is now officially using Sonoran CAD?
I knew that for a while.
No, they just started using it. Like they literally Ryan just did a video last night, a live video, where he was where they were actually using it.
50 yards, turn right.
So
I
I'm
thought they were
surprised.
using it for a
surprised
while.
No, they were using something else. They were using something completely different. That was not Sonar and CAD.
Oh,
Keep left.
It was another system for their dispatch and their and to be honest, I'm very surprised they're doing it because Jeff was always like, you know what, I don't really want to waste time filling out paperwork and all this other stuff. And I mean, Sonar and CAD is very involved.
yes.
It's a cool system. Don't get me wrong. They did a brilliant job. I know Mark struggles with it when it goes down because it's, it's a lot. I think it's an online type of thing where, in other words, it's not local to everybody's systems. It's a shared website that you use on their servers.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff goes down. I know Mark struggles. Like there's times where he gets so mad when that thing just breaks down.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're paying good money for it. And it's like, I kind of expect a better uptime.
$30 a month for.
That's not cheap.
For
I should have asked Jeff what he was using.
Last time I checked.
Well, it was Bubble. That's what it was. It was the Bubble IO.
Mm,
Yes, that's what they were using. I remember that because I kept looking at the web address and it was the Bubble.
they were using Bubble in the way, but they created their own thing.
Yeah, they modified the hell out of it.
If I remember correctly, Dave did that.
Yes, he did. Yeah, because that's his profession is he's a coder, and that's why he's been so busy is because he's been working on his new game.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Dave's a pretty cool cat. Not gonna lie. One thing I'm irritated by is like I don't even know Jeff's schedule anymore because he's changed, and I can't figure out when he's live anymore because he doesn't really have like anything listed on his Twitch because he's a Twitch streamer. He's not a YouTuber. I mean, he's a YouTuber, but he's not a live streamer on YouTube. Oh, is this a new video? Yeah, so I mean, I missed his broadcast on yesterday. I didn't even see him online yesterday. So I'm like, what is going on? I don't know. Does he really actually keep a schedule? Let me see. Yeah, it just shows what he last played, and it was on. He's actually gotten into Hogwarts, which I'm not a fan of Harry Potter, so I could not care less. Oh, is he live now? No, he's not live. Yeah, I should because I want. See, I have to subscribe to him with my Prime account, and I would prefer to do it when he's live, so he actually sees it live. Since I've been following him for so many years.
There is a fuel. Okay, next stop. Next exit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll grab some fuel.
Yeah.
Down to like a quarter tank.
Oh, actually, I finally found his schedule here. Let me see if I can see it now. Shrink this down to normal size. There we go. All right, let's see here. Oh, I hate you, Twitch. You gotta fix this stupid thing. Yeah, he does not schedule anything out, as far as I can tell.
It's because he's always recording and shit.
Yeah, because I don't know what his stream schedule is. Because I mean, he's principally doing more streams.
Yeah, but he also records it for YouTube.
Yeah, I actually follow both of his. I follow both the Jay Faviano and then the Faviano Live.
Yeah,
that's the two I follow. So
the Faviano Live is just everything from his Twitch.
Yes, it's just the VODs. Yep, yeah. Exactly. You ever notice too that he keeps his thumbnails extremely clean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nothing even to them, and I'm like,
yeah.
How do you get away with that? Because everybody's like, you gotta have a good thumbnail.
No.
So do thumbnails not even matter anymore? Because I wonder that now. Because I mean, for the longest time, you wouldn't even allow it unless you were like had like a ton of subscribers. You couldn't even create a thumbnail. And when that was finally offered, it was like, okay, cool. So, and by the way, I actually thank you so much for telling me what size the thumbnail has to be, because it made a world of difference. It made a world. As soon as I changed that, I dropped it down to the 720 size. Yeah, that made a world of difference. I wish I had known about that a long time ago, because I don't even have those original files, so I can actually go back and fix every one that I've actually broken. Because I didn't resize them, and I don't want to download them and re-upload them again. It's just like, no.
That's what you should do. Just
I have
download
over 200 videos. Do you think I'm going to go through one after another and download every single thumbnail from them and then re-upload them?
Yes.
No. No. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Read my lips. No new thumbnails.
Turn around when possible.
If Congress tries to make me do a new thumbnail, you're gonna hear me say, read my lips. Ain't gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's about as close to George Bush as I can actually get. Dana Carvey was so much better at that accent. He was so good at that George H.W. Bush. Yeah, one thing I do not like about my country is the fact that we have too many of these damn dynasty families. You have way too many of them that have that much power. It's like, nope, screw you. The Bushes, the Obamas, the Clintons. They're just all lunatics, and it's like, wow, how do we get this? We gotta keep that shit out of our country. I mean, I could blame John Adams for that, because his son became our fourth or fifth president? I can't remember. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I sure wish Canada could go totally USA and get rid of their prime minister and get a president.
Oh.
Get a Congress.
Oh.
That'd be amazing.
Nah. Would it? Nah.
I think it would be.
Nah.
You know, break away from England like we did.
Turn right.
You really want Trudeau as your prime minister?
I don't want nobody has a prime minister.
Oh
or
wait,
president.
no, Dazzo Nation for Prime Minister of Canada. Dude, that would be. I would vote for you just as you'd get my thumbs up vote.
Right.
Yeah. I'd vote for Dazzo. Means everybody gets to try out 4 seasons hosting for all your web server, VPS, gaming, and coding server needs. You got to go check them out. They are amazing. For as little as, what is it, $225 for a coding server?
Uh-huh.
$225. Dude, that's less than a cup of coffee
At Starbucks.
at Starbucks. I'm gonna do some Skittle Kicks math here. So let me pause for a second here and pull up my calculator.
Calculator.
Yep, gotta pull up my calculator. I'm gonna go $2.25 and divide that. What would that be? That's per month, right?
Yeah.
So 4 equals. That is literally 56 cents for an entire. Dude, that's less than a cup. That's not only less than a cup of coffee. That's like what a soda used to cost back in the day at the beach. Was 50 cents? Yeah.
Yeah.
56 cents. That's per week. That is a steal for a coding server. Now, Let me go up to their price tags real quick here because I'm curious about
Keep
this.
right.
Let's go take a
After
look at their
50
gaming server here.
yards, exit right ahead.
Shall we? Oh, we shall. Game servers. Here we go. What do they got? So I'll just do the base
Exit
price.
right ahead.
Packaging deals. Okay, so they have the packaging one, which is community.
Turn left.
Okay, is that the one I think we typically recommend is the package?
For what?
$15 a month.
For no, that's the VPS.
That's community gaming.
That's the VPS.
No. Community gaming package. All features of our web hosting,
After
free domain, 2 game
100
servers,
yards, turn right.
or a 1 gigabit VPS.
No, I never recommend that.
Turn
Oh,
I
okay.
right.
recommend that.
Okay. Let me see here.
You have reached
Few
your
games.
destination.
Okay, $1 a gigabyte. Oh, they have a Minecraft sale, 7 days for free. I don't. Oh, here's 5. Okay, so for $1, I'd buy that for $1. $1 for a gigabyte for a 5M server, right? How many gigabytes do you typically want for a 5M server? Typically,
I would have. The last time.
see, I'd want to go like 16 gigs just to have headroom.
You don't need 16 gigs of RAM.
Hey, I want more power.
To be honest, yes, remember, it's a virtual. It's still technically virtual.
Well, you still have to have the hardware underneath that virtual server
Yes.
because I guarantee they're not dedicated, they're shared. And because you're just sharing a space, it's like I think they're probably, if they're doing like something like Oracle's or if they're doing their Sphere for the virtual servers. Actually, I think it's, what is it? There's 2 versions of virtual servers. There's the type that's on top of an operating system, and there's one that is the operating system's core. It's like literally what you would load up for, like you would load Windows on top of it, as opposed to the other way around. Like I've been using VirtualBox. That's what I use for all my testing, and that works great. But you have to allocate RAM in order for that. So what do their servers actually have to start with? So that way you have enough room for your game to not glitch out. I mean, can you get away with like 2 gigs, or do you have to go maybe 3 gigs? In your opinion?
For game server wise or VPS?
I'm talking just strictly 5M.
Because the VPS server that we had, it was 4 gigs of RAM, and it was still running pretty smooth without issues.
And you use that one for your you use that one for your 5M?
Yeah, we had that as the VPS, and
Okay.
it was 4 gigs of RAM. It was running real smooth, no issues.
Now, how many people could you technically have without it starting to chug?
You gotta have a lot of people.
Are we talking like 20, 30, 50, 100?
It was. I don't remember correctly.
I mean, just ballparking it really. What I'm trying to say is that, because I'm trying to math it out in my head, like, what is the cost of, let's say, a 4 gig 5M server per month? I want to math that out for the actual pennies, so that people understand that it's a pretty good deal, and I want to give them a good, honest opinion about the deal, and say, hey, this is what it'll cost you for a week. That's a pretty good deal in my book.
Now, game server is different than the actual VPS.
Oh yeah, VPS is a virtual private server, and yeah, it's a way different backbone.
Game servers, all you need is FileZilla, and
Yeah, because if their core systems are Linux, which I'm sure they are, it would be stupid not to use Linux. And they're probably using Ubuntu,
yeah.
which I have no problem with Ubuntu. I love Ubuntu. It's a good core. I build all of my servers using Ubuntu because I just know how to build the thing.
Zap hosting technically uses the same thing for their game servers, but their game servers are per slot and not per gig.
Okay, so check this out.
Has it.
Check this out.
Their game servers.
Okay, now did you just do one core?
The base itself is 1 core, 3 or 4 gigs of RAM.
3 gigs of RAM for $3 US.
Yeah.
So this, if I bought this right now today, folks, this comes with 1 core processor. So it's probably like it's probably like a 32 core system. You're getting one of those cores dedicated to your thing. That's just the gaming computer. This is not the VPS. Okay. You can choose your server location. Oh, it's only okay. So this would be a little bit difficult for me because this is only in the East. Oh yeah, I forgot they're in Toronto. Duh. What am I thinking? You get 4 backups. You get 4 databases. You get 4 ports. Okay, so I believe that's all for port porting. Mm-hmm. You can name your server. I'm assuming the 5M license is the one that you have to program into that you have to get from the FX side, the CFX, right?
It's the 5M master key, basically.
Yeah, which I think ties into CFX.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've gotten to several of those. Because you're limited on those as well. So let's check this out. So the only thing they're charging me for, literally, is 3 gigs of RAM for $3. That's it. Total due today is $3 USD, and I can have a instant server setup, powered by SSDs, no BS policies, full FTP access. You don't usually get that. You get DDoS protection, and there are no bandwidth restrictions. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's math this out here. Let's do some Skittle math again. Okay, we're gonna take our $3. We're gonna divide that by 4. We get a grand total of 75 cents a week. That's it. 75 cents for just a traditional gaming server from 4 Seasons Hosting. You ain't ever going to find that with anybody else. I don't care who you are. You cannot get deals like that anywhere.
Hey, guess what? No, you can't. Because even if you go to Zap hosting, the main 5M server provider, alright, you got a game server, I'll still cost you an arm and a leg. You're going to be paying at least $20, if not more, for 30 to 48 slot.
Now, check this out, my friend. There's 3 different available virtual private servers from 4 Seasons Hosting. They have what they call the Young Tree. The Young Tree has 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 4 CPU cores on AMD EPYC CPUs, which I don't know much about, but that's okay. 150 gigs of space, which 5M doesn't take anything on that.
No, basically you're just storing all your mods.
Yeah, exactly. The mods are very lightweight. And unlimited data transfer.
After 100 yards, turn left.
For $9. Okay, so we're going. This is a little bit less. This is the sapling.
Left.
You get 2 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 2 CPU cores on AMD's EPYC CPU, 50 gigs of unlimited storage, and unlimited data transfer. Now, I'm assuming that Dazzo, you probably would do the custom VPS, right? Or would you, or what would you want to do? Because I mean, the custom VPS, obviously, you got to kind of set it all up. So let me ask you: let's say somebody just wants to build a VPS, and they want to put 5M on that. How does that process work?
Well, it's very easy.
Okay, do tell.
So either you choose whichever one, the $15 plan or the $9 plan.
Okay. So do you have to use one of those 2, or can you do the custom?
You can do custom. It's all up to you.
Okay.
Richard and his team will set up the VPS for you. You install. You basically go into, once you get your VPS, You download, so that's 5M. We go to 5M, download the artifacts, install it,
Keep right.
and all of that
After
crap.
50 yards,
Yeah.
turn right.
Game servers are pretty much set up in stone, so
Turn right.
you don't have to worry about that. But yes, you guys can get a game server for way less than a cup of Starbucks coffee.
Right. So I'm looking at also because you're gonna want this too, folks. Most likely, if you're gonna, well, let me ask you this.
Sentinel,
say
what's up?
So let's say you were gonna do something like Bubble for the CAD system, right? And we just build it. Well, I'm just hypothetically just saying, okay. Would you go with Four Seasons Hosting's SSL stuff, or would you not need it?
Oof.
Or security?
I haven't really used Bubble in like such a long time.
Well, Sonoran, would you go Sonoran CAD?
If I was to build my own 5M community, Sonoran CAD is the way to go.
Okay. Okay, so they provide all that stuff then. Okay.
Considering 60 to 75% of all 5M communities is now either using Sonoran CAD or Rocket CAD.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rocket CAD, I think OCRP used Rocket CAD for a while.
Let me see here.
OCRP technically did use Rocket CAD for a while, if I remember correctly.
I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm looking at their website right now.
How are you, Mr. Sentinel?
I'm looking at their pricing here.
I don't remember the pricing. It's been a long time since I...
Okay, so you can do the free one, which is a starter plan for communities needing a intuitive CAD system to enhance your roleplay experience. Or you can spend $8 a month, or $5 quarterly for the unlimited plan, which is perfect for communities of any size wanting to enhance their experience with RP.
I remember using Rocket CAD for a long time. That was great. No issues. Especially if you are on...
I wish they had a demo.
Especially if you are on a very, very tight budget. Rocket CAD is the way to go.
But
I'm just saying
I wish they had a demo that I could look at and see what this actually looks like.
Pretty sure you can go YouTube it. I think they have some sort of a demo. I don't remember.
Oh, I gotta turn off my blocker here because I think it's blocking some stuff on here.
But like I said, if you are on a tight budget, Rocket CAD is the way to go. If you are not, Sonoran CAD is the way to go. But this all goes down to what you want in your community. Everybody thinks differently as a gaming community owner. I myself already been through that many times. Yeah. I've got and bought different CADs over the years. Bubble CADs was when I first started. I'm like, Bubble CAD was great, but not great. It was okay. Then came Rocket CAD, which was alright. And then came Sonoran CAD.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw OCRP ever using
I know OCRP did for a while use Rocket CAD. And
it must have been very, very early on.
And then they
because it was when I started watching the videos. Right, but when I started watching the videos, it was almost always Bubble.
Yeah.
After 100
so
yards, turn
so CAD Bubble versus Rocket versus Sonoran.
Oh, they did use OpenCAD. OpenCAD was the other one, I think.
turn left.
There's actually no comparisons. There is no comparisons on how. Nobody's ever done a comparison between Bubble Rocket and Sonoran. What was the other one you mentioned?
OpenCAD.
MDT. I'm gonna make sure I put that in there too, because it might come with something else.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a complete download. Oh, I can view a demo. Cool. Sorry, but the website of this owner, please contact your hosting provider. Oh, this page no longer exists.
I think that the dev might have quit. I don't remember. It's been a long
Must
time.
have. Let me look. View this.
Been a long time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Their entire thing is gone. Like their main page is there. View documentation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the docs are still there, but there's no demo. You can download the source, or actually download it from GitHub. And when was this last updated? Looks like the last major update was August 21. I probably would skip this at this point. No, seriously, because if it is, yeah, I mean it's almost going into extinction at this point.
What, OpenCAD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of being updated, so I'm like, yeah. All right, so we'll go back because I saw the why choose Sonoran CAD as one of the lead things.
Of course, because Sonoran has to advertise their own stuff.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, this is actually through my quant search. Okay, this is pretty rad. You actually can do this through your phone.
Yeah.
Well, okay, my phone probably can't handle it because my phone's old. But the thing is, I think for all the things that you have to put into it, that's what I mean. I think 30 is just the base price. That's not including all the little trinkets and bells and whistles. There's a lot of add-on stuff too.
Turn right.
Yeah.
So this can probably come up to be $100 a month. Going beyond the core. I think I was looking at it because I actually was gonna build one myself, like out of PHP, and keep it open source. But that's very involved.
Turn right.
And it would not. Well, I guess I could host it on. I could host it on like a Four Seasons hosting. I could do that, but I would have to make it pretty damn amazing. Because I'll be honest, I think that's how this is built, is actually through PHP.
I mean, isn't a lot of things are built on PHP now?
I mean, to be honest, PHP is the way to go. I mean, look, I know people like their C# stuff. I know people like, but PHP is web code.
All right.
And it's easy to implement that in a Linux server. Which is what 99% of the web is all Linux anyway. So, anyway, but I mean, look, I like Sonoran CAD. I really do. It looks amazing, and there's so many great features in it. But you have to have a pretty good community in order to justify the cost, in my opinion. And besides that, I actually prefer open source. I really do. But open source also means you don't get a whole lot of support. If any support. And there's too many in the RTFM community, which I despise. So. Anywho, but yeah.
But yeah.
But I know that's going to be one thing that you're going to be making those executive decisions with your server, though. It's like, what are you going to use? What do you want? What do you think is going to be best for your community and things like that, and all that cool stuff.
Yes.
By the way, I have used the BCSO 12 car SED pack. I actually use that currently. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Jackson did some pretty good job on it. It's not bad.
No, I mean, there's obviously always room for improvement, but I mean, for what it is, it's actually not bad. I've seen way worse.
Yep.
I've used way worse. I had this one. Yeah, Edie. Excuse me. Yes, I actually had to go back in and fix a car pack because if you've ever looked at the actual templates, if you're at the edges of the car, you want to make sure that your color choice goes above those lines. It will not appear on the car. It won't look goofy, but it will make sure that you don't have those weird lines that show up. Like I had a Crown Vic that was doing like, why is this so derpy? Like, why does this look so bad? It's in some of my earlier videos. And I looked at the texture and I'm like, oh, you did not paint above the lines. You did not go outside the lines to smooth it out. Once I did that, guess what? I had no more janky textures or no more janky templates coming through.
Yeah.
But it took me a while to figure out. That's actually when I started doing templates, like when I made my own liveries. Yeah, that was quite interesting. Oh, I love this. This is one of my favorite parts of the movie. Police, Naked Gun. Everywhere I look, something reminds me of her. And he goes past these two nuclear towers that look like boobs. It's amazing. Hey, by the way, Dazzo, I no longer see your office.
What do you mean, my office?
Well, there used to be a Dazzo Nation office, or a Dazzo in the Jeffrey Discord. Have they actually gotten rid of all the offices?
No.
Or are they just hidden a lot deeper?
I blame Mr. Hash for that. He was messing with something when he took over.
Hash broke the rooms.
Yes, he did. He broke my room definitely, and I believe he also broke Matt West's room as well a while back.
That explains why I don't see him on the list of people.
I'm just saying. Sorry, Hash. I
love you,
bro,
buddy.
But
Love you, buddy.
he definitely broke that damn room. I can't even freaking edit my damn room. It's like.
So you basically have to delete those rooms and rebuild them.
I could.
That's a lot of time though for you, dude. Seriously.
I don't have time.
No.
I don't have time.
You don't have time. No, you don't have time. You need more time. You don't have time. So I was really okay. So check this out. So I had I got into contact with a YouTuber that does a lot of really cool music.
Oh.
And yeah, it's 80s music. It's actually like really cool, like synthy vibe type of stuff. I'm not really into it, but I like what I was hearing. Mm-hmm. It's very 80s, very retro. And since I'm an 80s kid, I've got to enjoy that. And I reached out and said, look, I'd like to use this. And apparently the creators said, look, actually, let me read what I got for reply. And I completely understand this from the point of view as a musician, but it kind of bummed me out because I really don't want to hassle with, I want to support the channel, but I can't handle having to have stuff change or stuff undone, if you know what I mean. So let me read what I got for the reply. It was pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
You have reached your destination.
Yeah. Let me go back up here. Oh, I just got to go to my... That's right. I just got to go to my... what am I doing? I'm in the wrong page. Just get with a program. Okay. Okay.
You got the page?
No, oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta go to my... I know why I was going to into my studio was because I was going to get the playlist out of the content, because you can't really access the playlist from outside the content page, which is so dumb. Okay, so let me see here. Where's that? I gotta open up all my things here. Okay.
All right. We got 2 more cargo loads to go.
Nice. Let's
we're
get it
done.
done. Get her done.
This is going to LA from Yuma.
Oh, my sympathies, my friend.
LA traffic.
Okay. So,
Left.
my original question was, or my original thing was, I'd like to use this playlist as a jukebox in the background during a recording
After
or stream.
100 yards, turn left.
Basically, leaving your YouTube channel playlist open as I record my stream. Why am I ending everything in question marks? I guess I was rewriting as I just forgot to change my things. Will linking folks to the playlist produced by Dana Vadozvaz royalty-free music in the description work for you? This was the reply. Lately, I've encountered some people who copyright my tracks illegally.
After 100
It gets
yards,
frustrating
turn
dealing
right.
with them on a weekly basis.
right.
For this reason, I decided to put my real copyright on some of the tracks that are most affected. In this way, the claim will always be mine, in order to have more control over my own content. I'm sorry to act like this, but I'm doing this to avoid inconveniences concerning my music and to be able to fight false claims. You will always have my full support in solving any problems concerning my music. Don't worry, a claim is not a copyright strike. Nothing bad will happen to your channel even if you get 100 of copyright claims. No, you just can't monetize. It's a general misconception among YouTubers that confuse copyright claims with copyright strikes. No, I'm not confused about that. You can still use my music for your videos, and it will have no negative consequences for your channel. A strike is when you absolutely doesn't want. If a strike will happen if they don't want you using their content. I understand that. But just send me the link to the claim video to my email, and I'll make sure the claim disappears. I support YouTubers like yourself to use my music. So that's very cool. I mean, as a musician, I understand. So essentially, what this person said is somebody was actually stealing the music and actually claiming the copyright as their own.
Are you surprised about that?
I am not surprised by that. It's just disappointing that there's such. Excuse me, folks. Fuck you. Fuck you if you're one of those motherfuckers out there that fucking does this kind of fucking bullshit. End of rant. So anyway, but I want to support this person because I dig the music. It's really freaking cool. And the thing that's kind of holding me back is that I don't want to have email every time the claim comes through. Because is that every time, or is it just a one and done? Do you know what I mean? There's some artists out there that you can use their music and just say, hey, yeah, I'll free up the claim. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that music I showed you from Arion?
Yes.
There's some really tripped up music or whatever with some really great like the day the world breaks down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Arjun, who wrote the stuff, there's a lot of reaction videos out there, and he makes sure that these claims are removed because he likes the feedback. But obviously, he does that to protect his music so that nobody else can steal it.
Right.
So I understand from that point of view. I think it's just, do I want to have to deal with that? Part of me says I do because I want to use the music and give the person credit, because as a musician, I believe every musician deserves the credit they've worked so hard to earn as the creators. The fact that this person has said, that, what was the actual quote here? I want to make sure I
She's
get that
basically
right.
willing to help you without
Exactly.
getting you being...
Exactly. I support YouTubers like yourself to use my music. That is amazing. So I definitely want to use this music and just pick the songs that I think will work. Well, I mean, I was really gonna just put the tracks in my own underscoring and then leave, because I can't do the playlist unless I'm actually streaming live, because this would be the underscore music, and there are 38 songs ranging from basically the smallest one is a minute, or actually a few seconds, and then some are like 5 minutes long, and some are 3 minutes. I mean, it's all radio friendly stuff, if you will. Like that's the short, 3-minute song or whatever, which is fine. I mean, it's a big playlist. If I play for hours, it'll just be on a repeat. So, no, I'm just debating about that because I like to support people who make really good music. So, and the fact that they're willing to do that, yeah. It's just the process of having it done. Because I mean, if this person disappears, that could be on my channel. And do I have enough faith in this person to actually say yeah? Because trust is earned. It's not just given. So do I do that and say, yep, here's the video it was smacked with. Can you take care of this?
I mean,
because because if I do get to monetize, I don't want to. Because a copyright claim will prevent you from monetizing that particular video. I'm not making money off the person's music. I'm making money off my content I've created. I just use the music as an underscore. Like Jeff was saying that he likes it when people have a little bit of music underneath their voice because it's something else other than the person's voice in the background.
That's what I used to do for a while. And then I'm like, stop. Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm a composer. I could just write my own music and be done with it. I mean, you can, like some of my videos, you can actually hear pieces of music. In fact, actually the tag outs on my videos, that's a piece of music that I wrote. That's only like a little clip. I mean, it's like it's a 3.5-4 minute song. I just only use a little piece of it as my tag out. And I like doing it just because it's kind of cool. And I thought, it'd be kind of cool to actually have some music when I'm driving my trucks. Because I can't use the radio that's built into the game because it's copyrighted music. It pulls from real radio. It pulls from real radio streams. And I just don't want to do that. I mean, I'd love to do it, but there's no way. Funny enough, a lot of those channels have commercials in them.
Yep.
So that adds even more problems and complexities because then you got the copyrights of those commercials to deal with. So, and it's like with GTA 5, they said, look, you can play our games online, just don't turn the damn music on. And everybody complied with that. And I have no problem with that. So, I don't know, Daz. I mean, what is your opinion of that? Like, do you think it's worth the underscoring for my videos, or do you think it just keep it dry?
I mean, give it a shot.
Okay.
Give it a freaking shot, man.
All right. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I'm thinking ahead to if my channel does grow, and I start to see really good growth in the channel, I don't want things to come back and bite me in the ass down the road. That's what I do get concerned about. Because YouTube is not the YouTube I grew up with.
All I gotta say is fucking just go for it. Whatever happens, deal with it. That's what I freaking did. Way before
but you don't put music in your tracks anymore, except your opening in your stream.
But that's through Epidemic Sounds, which is
right. And you're paying for that license though. Yeah,
but
you're actually officially paying the copyrights.
I do have a few songs that I bought fucking last year. Because I did change all my music for a while.
Right. But here's the thing. Just because you buy the license, or just because you buy the music, does not mean you get to actually have the mechanical right to actually put them in your music. There's two differences.
Yes.
The mechanical, and you should know this because you work in the radio industry, and you can guarantee there's tons of things with copyrights with what you guys do.
Yes.
So, and there's usually the performance, which is live, and then there's the mechanical, which is playback. And there is a blanket copyright you can get. I think Jeff's got this, where he pays a monthly thing for a blanket copyright, so he can use the music that he uses in his videos, either in his live streams or in his music video, or in his That's
what I did.
Yeah.
I bought the actual track and the license for it. Through independent artist.
And you never got struck with anything, right? You just because you had it.
And I always just put their, obviously, I just put the artist
Oh yeah, the
down,
description. Yeah,
the
yeah, absolutely.
description,
But
whatever.
here's the thing about that.
No issues.
Here's the thing though. Most people do not read the description.
No,
Because I've noticed the comments, like in Jeffrey's videos where he's doing a tutorial. How many times have I seen in comments, I can't find this thing. Where is this thing? Where is this download? And literally Jeffrey says, in my description below, you will find the links to everything I'm talking about. Now you do have to scroll. Now you do have to scroll down a little bit because he does have a lot of stuff in that description, and it's the because he preloads it, and then he'll add the particular links. I would put the links at the top, not in the middle of it. That's my opinion.
I always put my stuff at the top, or download links, whatever links.
Yep.
Up at the top.
Yep. I even do that with like recommended YouTube, like some of my core YouTubers like yourself and other people I've actually gotten, and I actually created the main list that preloads every time I upload a video, and I've got everybody that I got currently in there, and I did that because I was tired of copying and pasting. I just wanted to keep it very simple, so I was like, okay, well, I'll preload all that. I'll preload all that.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Now the only thing I don't know if you've noticed or not. But have you noticed that people aren't using the description tags anymore? The ones that used to right above the title, it used to load those in. Now because when they redesigned the layout, it moved them to somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if that even matters anymore. I don't even know if that matters anymore. I still use them, but I don't even know if it's worth it anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah. YouTube's got to stop changing crap because they've not made it. I mean, the look right now is ugly. I do not like the way they have things laid out right now.
What's best for YouTubers? Nobody.
It really isn't, guy. It really isn't, my friend. It's like, okay, so we got a fun little animation for the thumbs up.
Cool.
Wow. Do I care? No.
YouTube, you're late.
I want them to go back to 5-star ratings.
Keep left.
I really do. I want them to go back to 5-star ratings.
I want them to give a fuck about content creators again.
See,
in general. Not just
I'm
gamers, not just big stars.
I'm going to tell you this right now. What I think should have happened was Elon Musk should have bought YouTube. And actually, he should have fucking bought Google over Twitter.
Right.
He could have easily bought Google and changed that company, or like gutted that company of all the idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you even trust Elon Musk?
Does it matter if you got FU money? Doesn't matter. Money talks, dude. Bullshit walks.
No, Mr.
Now,
Beast.
granted, you'll have the
Beast.
re-rees. The re-rees out there will cry about it, but I don't care.
Maybe Mr. Beast can buy YouTube and Google.
Yeah. Make YouTube great again. Make YouTube great again.
Left.
Mr. Beast, if you're watching this, go buy YouTube. Go buy YouTube and Google.
Who?
Mr. Beast.
Oh. Okay. No idea who Mr. Beast. That's probably a code name for somebody.
You don't know Mr. Beast?
Do not.
Oh my god, go look him up.
Is he like a PewDiePie? Like an a-hole?
He's a-hole, but he's generous. He's an a-hole, but a very, very, very
Is it MR or actually spell out Mr.?
Mister.
So spell it out?
No, MR, sorry.
Oh, it is M. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I just typed in MR, he is the 4th in the choice. And you know what's really funny? Do you know what's actually above? You know what actually is above Mr. Beast?
Who?
Mr. Magoo. So a classic cartoon voiced by the great and wonderful Thurston Howell III, aka Jim Backus. That's hilarious.
Exit right ahead.
The one thing I do not like about channels like this is all the... Why is it that they've got to do like all these stupid thumbnails like, oh, look at me, I've got snot boogers that are frozen falling out of my nose. I survived 50 hours in Antarctica. So fucking what? Yeah, but he's got fuck you subscribers though.
Yeah.
Like
Straight.
133 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go straight.
I will never be able to attain this. That is impossible. Like how long? I'm gonna look at this up. How long has this guy been a YouTuber? I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so he joined in 2012. So the year that Google bought YouTube is when he joined. I joined 2 years later with Skittlecakes Plays.
Yes.
So, how many videos this guy got? When was his last video? 2 weeks ago. So they say upload a video every chance you get. So how is it YouTubers like this don't even have to follow that anymore? They don't have to upload worth of shit. I don't get it. I'm trying to see what this kid's first video was. Now, let me ask you, do you think he bought subscribers?
No.
You think this is all organic and natural?
For what he did over so many years, yeah. He wouldn't be who he is. But pretty sure YouTube might have snuck on some sort of money. Be like, hey, you do it for the YouTube, we give you a certain amount of money.
Yeah. How many wangs did he have to take in the behind in order to get this place?
I mean, you never know.
I don't, yeah. He has a video called YouTube Grind.
Yeah. There's a lot of videos.
I'm scrolling through all of his videos. Yeah, I'm already at 9 years ago. I like this. Why Google does not care what we think. That was 9 years ago, and nothing's changed. So he started off as a gaming channel, it looks like,
Go straight.
with Minecraft. His very first video was worst Minecraft. Well, this may not be his first video because sometimes the thing does not load every video, and there's always ones missing. But he started off as a gaming channel, it looks like. And then after about a year, let me just see here. Oh, here's one for you. How many YouTubers are millionaires?
Go straight.
Not many.
Not me.
Not
me.
many.
Nope.
Very, very far in between.
Okay. So, for the most part, his channel for the first little bit was all about, like, he was one of these that always wanted to, like, this guy actually set out to be a YouTube content creator to make money. He wasn't about the fun of gaming or the fun of entertainment. He was about making money. This was what he wanted. It was a job.
Mm-hmm.
He's also young. He's also younger than me. YouTube is a young person's game. It really is. It's not for people my age, in my opinion. It's people like, in your 20s, your teens. That's, I think, what YouTube has always been geared towards, is younger crowds, or never really been about the older. Now, I know there's people like Squirrel, I think Squirrel is a little bit older than I am. I think he's actually 50 years old. And he's a content creator that's been around for a long time. That's how I actually discovered ETS and ATS. And I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's funny
Listen,
when I was
people do
listening.
not
When I was,
care
After
about
100
age.
yards, turn left.
I think they do.
No, they don't.
Turn
I
left.
think a lot. Why do you think a lot of these punk ass bitches say, "Okay, boomer"? Like, do you understand what a boomer is? It's called baby boomer. Do you know what generation that is?
To your destination.
That's my parents are baby boomers. I am a Gen Xer. I am not a boomer. So that tells you where the brain mentality is for these people. I don't really know how to YouTube the way I should. I don't really have a clue. I make a video, I record it, I edit it, I upload it, and that's all I do. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't vlog really. I never went into this ever wanting to make money because I knew it was unattainable. And maybe I kind of jinxed myself by saying that because I put that in my head so early on that maybe the drive to do it was kind of like, yeah, dude, you'll never make it. It got like negative as opposed to being a motivational thing. You know, I admire guys like Jeff because he legitimately is like, didn't really give a shit. But I think it was because somebody told him he's got the it factor. I never had that it factor. I don't believe I ever did. And I think you do. That's Dazzo. That's why I believe you're at the subscriber level that you're at, because you have the it factor. You're an entertaining person.
I don't find myself as entertaining as someone like Jeffrey or CJ. I honestly don't. I just do this because I enjoy gaming. I enjoy putting on a show, and that's it. That's all.
I totally get that, and I don't know what the secret sauce is.
You know what the
For
secret
guys
sauce?
like Jeffrey, Jeffrey, literally, I've only been subscribed to him I've known about him for just a smidge over a year. No, I think I actually discovered him in 21.
I discovered him back in 21 when I first initially joined this Discord.
I think.
Well,
Well, I found him only through CJ because I found CJ first through his 2121 LSPDFR build. That's when I discovered basically both of them roughly the same time. So 2 years, and I subscribed to him. I don't remember how long it was before I subscribed, but he was already in the I think he already had like 6,000 subscribers at that point. So he was already a growing channel.
Yeah.
He was already legitimately noticed on YouTube. And he's literally doubled his audience even before Jeff Fabiano. I think Fabiano has now put him up over that 15,000, which I know it is now. I think that really helped. It's going to help his channel for sure. And that's amazing. I personally don't feel like I have that kind of it factor to where people will watch my content and say, yeah, you're pretty talented.
After
You know,
100
and I guess why I'm saying this is because I'm kind of disappointed that when I ask a question on my community tab, no one gives a shit about helping with that.
Here's the thing. The
So it's like,
community tab doesn't.
What's the fucking point of it? I mean, honestly, it's worthless.
It is
If you don't have if you don't have an audience, what the fuck's the point of it? That's why I don't understand why YouTube even opened it up. That was a fucking dumb move.
No, it's because it's just for looks, and it's just for publicity. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with your viewers. It does nothing with your subscribers.
I will be honest. What I think it does do is it gives middle fingers to guys like yourself and everybody who had to earn it. See, that's the thing that pisses me off. I wanted that to be a milestone. Because it was a milestone. It was 500 subscribers, opened up the community tab.
Yeah.
And it's like a useless piece of shit now. It's like, what the fuck's the point of having it? And if like you and people, like Roman and Civ Ryan and all these guys, they will use it because you guys will use it because you've already got a community.
But even that, I look back at my community tab always. I always do.
Keep left. After
The interaction
50
is never
yards,
there,
turn
even
left.
when you're posting something like, oh, hey, podcast, or I'm not gonna
Turn
stream
left.
tonight. Nobody fucking reacts to it because, one, YouTube never pushes that out.
So then why do we? The only reason why they did it was because they wanted to be Facebook. Because Google Plus was killed off. Remember that thing?
Yes.
You remember Google, folks? You remember Google Plus? Oh yeah, I remember that piece of shit too.
Yeah.
They were-
It's just for looks. It's
They
nothing
wanted
else.
they wanted Facebook fans, and they got nothing because nobody wanted Google Plus. Nobody fucking wanted that. Nobody asked for it. Everybody was content with Facebook as much as people hate it now. At least I do. I don't know. I don't know. I see. This is why I wish I could have talked to Jeff personally on the show, because I would have been like, dude, what does it take? Because the grind is not the thing that's going to get me subscribers. The grind doesn't do anything. And I think what Jeff said made a lot of sense because he's been around for a while. So I think he's seen how it works, but do you reveal that to the public? Do you reveal does the magician truly reveal what's behind the curtain? No.
Keep right.
I mean, why do I like Fabiano's videos? Because the guy is fucking amusing to me. He's a good entertainer for me.
Turn right.
I started watching Bay Area Bugs. I get why he's successful. I get why Civ Ryan is successful. Now, funny enough, notice 3 different people have different subscriber levels. Ryan is not even at 500,000.
No, because he's just pure comedy gold. That's all. Nobody
But
takes a lot
but
of
what?
what. Here's the
But
thing.
what?
Nobody
Alright.
takes Civ Ryan as serious as someone say Jeff Fabiano or Bay Area Bugs.
Well, see, I think
com-
laughter has to account for something.
Ryan does a lot of fucking shit that's absolutely funny and hysterical. And for one who enjoys the comedy and somewhat semi-serious, Ryan would be on the top of my list. But not everybody views Ryan as that guy. As like
Keep left.
the Bay Area Bugs or the Jeff Fabiano.
And then, funny enough, Jeff said that he and Bugs basically started their channels together. Bugs is over 2 million.
Yeah.
Jeff and Bugs should be in the 3 million range at least. So are they also getting fucked by Google?
Yeah. Everybody was fucked. Everybody got fucked.
See, this is where Elon Musk could have fucking changed all that.
Even if Elon Musk did buy YouTube and Google.
You don't think it would
this-
change anything in the back end?
No. No way. It's all about making money. At the end of the day, it's all about making money. Regardless of who's
Everybody
in
wants to
charge.
make money. I mean, do you know why Elon is so successful? Because he basically invented PayPal.
Yeah.
That was his thing, was PayPal. I mean, that's a fucking brilliant tool. Now, granted, I hate the company now, but he no longer owns it. But he basically built that system.
Yeah.
He built a payment gateway that was outside the banks.
Yeah.
And technically, it's a good idea, but there's a lot of drawbacks to it. There's no protection at all. In our country, we have something called FDIC, which is basically it's insurance for banks. If anything happens, they get their money from the government.
Yeah.
It's not really a good thing because it kind of fucked a lot of things up back in the 80s when it was developed. Of course, any government involvement is going to fuck things up. PayPal was kind of like, okay, not everybody wants to deal with banks. So here's an opportunity to use a platform that will allow you to make things or to get some money. and buy stuff. Now, granted, you still have to have a bank account. I did forget that you do have to have a bank account because it has to tie into something. Because they are just a clearinghouse. They are not. They're a processing company. They are a processing company. That's all they are. They're a middleman. But they made life easy for people to make purchases online back when that shit was scary as hell. Because nobody wanted to buy anything online. I mean, I am surprised Amazon could survive because they was strictly online purchases. And Bezos started that in 1994. And is now one of the biggest companies in the world with billions of sales. So, going back to YouTube, what I get at is I don't know what my audience wants because I don't have an audience, in my opinion. I don't think I have an audience.
You gotta take that mindset off.
Well, okay, so I mean, how do you do it? I mean, what do I have to do? That's because I think I'm playing the wrong games.
You can't think like that. I fucking said it for years. Even when I first began YouTube, I never had the fucking views. That was luck that when I got into the PC side of things, 5M especially, I got those views over the years.
Yeah, but I don't have luxury.
When I first started gaming and creating content, I got very little views.
Right, but you notice what people want to see. They want to see Call of Duty. They want to see PUBG. They want to see shit like that. I don't think a lot of people give a fuck about ATS or the games I play. They don't give a shit about those games.
No.
They just want to see people getting blowed up. That's all they care about. I'm not that personality. I never have been. I mean,
don't cater to that.
But that's the thing that Jeff was telling us, though.
You can't cater to it. No, bro.
But so you disagree with what he said?
I don't disagree. But you
disagree.
But here's the thing. You, as the creator, the content creator of your channel, have to do something that you enjoy. You cannot always favor the views and the subscriber count.
But what he was saying, and this is just what he was saying. I don't know if I agree or disagree. I'm just trying to understand where I fit in the world. What he said was he used to just play games for himself.
I heard what he said.
Yeah, and then he's like, but then he noticed the massive change when he started to play the games his audience wanted to see him play.
No.
And that's when he started to skyrocket with his views.
You can't. Here's the thing. You can't always look at that. If I was gonna look at that and be like, oh shit, Call of Duty, they get millions of views, thousands of views.
But it's a saturated market. That's the thing. It's a saturated market.
What else? iRacing. What else?
Minecraft. To this day is 4th highest gaming thing.
But do I cater to that to get the views? Nah. I'll do it my way.
Because I don't really, to be honest, I don't want to fucking work for anybody else.
That's why I always said, do what you want. Your channel. Your content.
Yeah, I guess my friend is.
You cannot always listen to guys like, okay, I love Jeff Fabiano. I fucking do. I love his points. I love the way that he gives feedback.
I get where
you have to take that as a grain of salt. Not
I understand
because
his success. Yeah, his success is one of those like your results may vary.
Lucky. He got absolutely fucking lucky.
And I think that's the same with Jeffrey. I think Jeffrey's gotten damn lucky, and I think CJ got damn lucky. These guys were in the right place at the right time.
Listen, you got into this like the whole gaming stuff now.
Yeah, but is it really what I want to do? See, that's the thing. Is that I just I like to game, but I'm not passionate about it like guys like Jeffrey are. Jeffrey's passionate about gaming. You're passionate about gaming. I haven't been passionate about gaming since I was a kid because it's not my driving force.
Your
It's
drive
not
is music.
exactly.
I
But
don't.
here's the thing. I don't even know if that would work because
All the copyright BS and all those
no,
things.
because I can compose my own shit and not worry about that.
Turn right.
But would I get people interested? Would anybody give a shit?
See,
And that's my point, because I don't know how to YouTube anymore. I don't even think I even knew how to YouTube when I started my channel. I saw Faviano do it, and I was like, well, maybe I can try something like that.
you gotta get that mindset off.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too fucking old. I'm just too damn old.
Get that mindset out of the fucking ass of yours.
Yeah, my ass is pretty crowded with all the turds.
You know, I fucking love you, bro. But fuck.
Oh, I know, dude. Trust me. I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying. It's just that,
After 50
success is
yards,
one of those
turn
things
right.
that I never had. In anything I ever did, success was one of those things that what I deem successful is, do I feel good about myself in what I'm doing enough to continue doing it?
So listen.
For example, the last band I was in
After 100
was
yards,
2016.
Turn left.
Okay, nearly 10 years ago was the last band I was in, because there was so much failure. Because what I deem as success is I get to do what I love. I get to love what I do. Music is something that I love to do, but my thing is I need to play on stage. I need to be a performer. I need to do the things so I don't feel like my talents are being wasted. My education in college is a fucking joke. I never should have went to college to learn IT, because I've learned more outside of that than in a fucking classroom. Classroom is worthless, in my opinion. College is a useless piece of paper that says, hey, you can do a thing. YouTube has no documentation on how to be successful. There are theories. There are people who are successful who say, yep, I did this. Well, as I said during that one podcast, I'm like, if that's the case, then we could replicate that. But there's no way to replicate it. There's no way to copy somebody else's success, because you are a different person. I'm very tough on myself, Daz. I'm extremely fucking tough on myself.
I mean, I've noticed that, but
No. I mean, it's to the point. It's to the point where it's almost a defeatist attitude. Because I value my worth based on if I'm successful at something I'm working on. That's why I don't do IT anymore, because I didn't feel like I was ever successful at it.
no, I get that.
So when I see my friends that are really successful, I'm like, what do they have that I never had? And maybe that's a shitty thing to do, because I'm not you, I'm not criminal justice or anything like that. It's just
Time. You gotta
well,
get
no,
the
I
time.
think I can't, dude. The reason why is because I'm too fucking old. If I was in my
shut up.
sure. No, if I was in my 20s, I'd have all the time in the world. I'm nearly 50 years old and becoming a grumpy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed. I own that. I'm a grumpy motherfucker. I'm angry man punching or shaking fist at the sky. I've become Grandpa Simpson.
Yeah.
And and I'm sure that's a turnoff to people. I'm sure that's like not entertaining. I look at the videos I've done like a year ago, and I'm like, they're garbage. To me, they're garbage. It's like I could do so much better. But it's knowing that there's such a grind. Because it took dude, to this day I'm still learning the craft of bass guitar. And I've played 34 fucking years. 34 years ago, I started playing bass, not even wanting to. I wanted to be a drummer, but I took bass because a friend of mine said, "Well, try it out. You don't want to play guitar. You really can't get a drum set, so try bass." And I was like, "Oh, fine, whatever. What the fuck? I don't care." I got a bass, and I was like, "Okay, so now I've stuck with this for 34 years. The longest thing I've ever stuck for. I mean, I've gone through more girlfriends." No, what was I going to say? I was going to say I've stuck with that longer than I've actually had most girlfriends.
Okay.
My current girlfriend I've been with for about 12 years.
Okay.
And what I'm getting at is it's the one thing I've stuck with, but I was never successful in terms of what I deem as successful is playing out in bands. But when you deal with bands that just fail right and left, I think it starts to become, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the X factor that isn't what's working. Maybe if I, like for example, like I've always felt like when I'm part of the live streams on your show, like or whatever, I'm like, maybe I'm the reason why the views are so down, not YouTube. I've often wondered if it's my personality that people just don't dig. I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm tough on myself. I am brutal. I mean, look, I am so fucking brutal with myself. I have multiple assholes. Because I expect a hell of a lot more out of myself than is probably really healthy. I mean, I don't obsess about gaming because that's not my obsession. Music is my obsession. But I don't even obsess about music like I used to.
Right.
Because when you get to a point where you're like, why was I never like Metallica? What was it about them that made them so damn successful? Why did Metallica become so damn successful? Because I work just as hard as they do. But yet they became international global motherfucking stars. You say the word Metallica, everybody fucking knows what Metallica is. They know who they are. Maybe not by the band names. Maybe they don't know the individual members. But they know the name. I never had that. And I always wanted
a
that.
small fry.
I'm not even I'm the fucking burnt crispy fry that gets disposed of at the end of the shift. I'm the fucking crispy fry that's at the bottom of the fucking fryer.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's where I've always felt like I am. And that's kind of I know it's kind of a shitty downer type of thing.
God.
But I know.
I can't stand you no more. Okay.
No, I mean, I get it. I mean, I would, to be honest, dude, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if that actually happened. I honestly wouldn't. I would never be surprised if people just said, yeah, fuck you, you're nuts. See you later. I would not be surprised. Because, see, dude, it's already happened.
Oh.
It has happened. No, dude, that has happened to me more times than I care to admit.
Welcome to the YouTube content life.
No, it's not even that, dude. It's just life in general.
Now, I mean, yeah, I understand you're almost fucking 50. Yeah. Age don't matter.
To me, it does. Especially when you're in poor health.
Okay, yeah, obviously. But, seriously, look on the bright side. Yeah, I know you're really, really getting pissed off about not being able to find a fucking job because no companies want to hire a fucking almost 50-year-old man with fucking.
Oh, it's not even that. It's not even that, dude. It's not even that. It's do I even have the fucking drive?
Yeah.
No, but do I even have the drive anymore? That's the thing that's killing me. Is do I even have the drive?
Well,
like, do I actually give a shit enough anymore? I don't know. I'm in such a weird space in the world right now that I feel like I just kind of float through the void.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know it's kind of weird. It's, how do I even describe this without sounding like I'm just babbling? It's like, I exist just to exist. There's never been motivation in my life to really drive me to an absolute goal. Because the one thing I wanted to do never happened. I wanted to be a musician on a professional level, which meant getting paid for what I do. It never happened, and that's why everything else has always been like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Even a normal 9-to-5 job is like, yeah, who the fuck cares?
No, a job is a job, regardless.
A job is a job that does nothing except, make you feel like a piece of shit because you got to work for some other asshole who's got fuck you money.
I mean,
Like, who can make your life a living hell because they don't like you.
I mean,
That was my last job. That was literally my last job when I worked at St. Goma. It was literally, I go there, I uproot my life for these fuckers. 6 months later, yeah, get the fuck out of here. After I threw my life away on that one. So yeah, I don't know, dude. I am to the point where I don't even. I mean, to be honest, on Meet the Gamers, I will be honest with you. I damn near announced that I was going to shut down my channel for good. I almost made that announcement, but I didn't because I was like, wow, what the fuck would they have said about that? And would anybody have given a damn about that if I actually had said, yeah, Skittlecakes Plays is going to go away? Because I just don't have the heart for it anymore. I don't have the drive for it. That's where I was at that time.
I would.
Oh, yeah, you. I know. You would have been pissed off about that, I'm sure. You'd be like, God damn it, get over here. I'm going to kick your ass, motherfucker.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I didn't, though. But then you look at my content. I mean, when have I really uploaded a lot of stuff? I mean, I was on a roll for the longest time.
Yeah.
I spent a year uploading stuff.
Yeah. Guess what? Deal with it. Deal with it. Because you're living out of a fucking hotel. With...
Oh, I know. And that's the worst of it. That's the most embarrassing thing.
Well, it's not as embarrassing as fucking living on the fucking streets.
Well, I'll tell you something. I don't think you realize how close that really is to reality.
Oh no,
I
understand you, bro.
Dude, that's like, I've been here over I don't even know how many days. They said it was some high number, right? Yeah. I've been here since October, so do the math. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't have my own income.
Yeah.
My dad has been helping me. He's fucking retired.
Mm-hmm.
And this economy is in the fucking tank.
Mm-hmm.
He's already said, why don't you move back? I'm 47 fucking years old. Do you think I want to move back? No. Not because I have a pride problem. It's because I don't want to put that on him. And the fact that I can't find a fucking place down here because we got too many assholes from fucking New York and California fucking moving here. Yeah, it gets old really quick. And I get depressed about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to the point where I just don't care. And living in this place, sure, I have a roof over my head, but how is this living? It's embarrassing that I can't even make a fucking job work, let alone a fucking YouTube channel that'll never grow. My channel will never be a thing. Guaranteed. Because there isn't an audience that gives a shit enough about content of mine. They just don't, because I don't think I'm entertaining enough to actually give those people what they want. I'm tough on myself, dude. It's very hard to actually pick at this. You know, it's like
Dazzo, I'm calling you guys out. Go to Skills channel. Watch his damn fucking videos. Drop that fucking like and hit the damn subscribe button.
Actually, what I would really want is comments, because I want to know if what I'm doing is actually worth your eyes. Have I earned your eyes? Have I earned your subscribes? Have I earned your likes? I don't want just, the sympathy card. I want to legitimately know. I want to legitimately know if people give a shit about what I do.
He thinks he's worthless. That's what he thinks.
It's not worthless. It's just, do I have value as a YouTube content creator?
You do.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna fucking put you to the grind for it. I guarantee you.
Oh, but here's the thing, dude. There's resistance behind that. I mean, I've got resistance. Yeah, because I have never had the success.
Well,
we're
gonna fucking make that as a success.
What do I even do with success? If I honestly became successful, what the hell would I do with it? Other than fucking run away and hide, like say, yeah, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with success because I've never had it.
Guess what? We'll work together.
I can say that I can see the. I can hear that smoke. I can actually see the steam and hear that. I feel the blood pressure rise, like it's like in your head. It's like the freaking vessels in your head are just like boom, 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 boom. You're like, motherfucker, you know. And I'm not pissed. I'm not like, I am so just
Over it.
unsure of, because I've never known what I wanted to do in my life. Well, by the way, folks, I didn't mean to ruin Dazzo's stream. I really did not mean to. I should just shut the fuck up. Because I have ruined Dazzo's stream and his night. And I apologize profusely for that.
No, you did
Because
not.
this ain't the first. That's the sad thing is this is the first time. This is not the first time I've done this, where I've just gone on these fucking tangents. I hate my tangents. My calculator fucking tangent. Dude, I have a calculator and I'm educated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
And I can't afford.
Say what you're gonna say, and we'll pick it up tomorrow on the podcast.
Oh God! Welcome to the final episode of the Dazzo Nation podcast, where Skittle Kicks loses his fucking mind live, just for your entertainment. Wow, the faith is real, man. Let's just open up that McJevis butthole and just let the turd fall out gloriously like a waterfall of Niagara.
Oh God!
Wow, my euphemisms.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Skittle Kicks. Show him some love, guys. He fucking deserves it. And that is gonna be it for tonight. I'm tired as hell.
Oh, I'm sure you are, because of...
It's not because of you.
Oh, I guarantee it is. Anyway.
It's because I'm fucking tired of work.
Well, yeah, I know the story behind that. I know the story behind that, and I'm sympathetic to that.
But anyways, I will see all you amazing people tomorrow night on the Dazzo Nation podcast, 8 p.m. Atlantic time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. on the Central side, 5 p.m. on the Mountain.
I was about to call you out and say you almost fucked up.
And 4 p.m. on the Pacific Coast. Tomorrow, we got the Dazzo Nation podcast, episode 14, brought to you by Four Seasons Hosting,
where you can get amazing VPS gaming servers, and you can get coding servers, and you can get everything else under the sun for a low price. Go shop. FourSeasonsHosting.com. Richard will love you forever for dropping by.
And they do have a sale running until, I believe it is February 17. You get up to 15% off your purchases. So
that must be a checkout, because
yes,
I don't think it's not the subtotal. It must be after the fact. Okay, because I was testing it out and I didn't see that, but that's cool. Awesome.
Miss Bella, how you doing?
Hey, Bella.
Unfortunately, we are coming to the end of the stream tonight.
Yep. Trucks are parked.
But I'll see you guys tomorrow on episode 14 of the Dazzo Nation podcast. It's gonna be fun. Myself, Skittles, the one and only rockstar Ethan Boudreau in the house, and who knows who will pop by unannounced in the VIP list.
We'll see.
But we all have to roll out the red carpet, have some photographers out there shitting their pants, because
I was literally as soon as you said roll out the red carpet, I was thinking,
you know who shows up. But anyways, have yourself an amazing night. Happy Valentine's Day once again to everybody celebrating it today, regardless if they are your loved ones, your girlfriend, wife, fiance. I think Skittles said to go. Love you all. Peace out. Have yourself a good night. Bye, everybody.
Driving through the New York rain,